on House and Home, we join Chef Veari as she shows us how to cook Zenag eggs with yummy beef mince. We visit the St. John's Special Education Resource Center for the vision impaired children. We learn some skills on photography. We join Jane over at Brian Bell Home Center, and we learn how to create a simple home decor with crêpe flowers. A very good evening to you all, and welcome to House and Home. We all love eggs for breakfast. We either fry them, sometimes we have them boiled, or make them in an omelette. Some of us have eggs over lunch hour and even at dinner time. Have you ever thought about adding in some lush flavors of beef into your egg recipes? You know, to give your taste buds a treat and a little beef experience? Well, we will head over to Chef Veari from Zenag as she shows us exactly how you can fuse in these two proteins together to make a decent, enjoyable meal.
Good night to all viewers. Welcome back to another Zenag cooking show tonight. Tonight, by me cooking fried Zenag eggs with beef mince. We're by me using Zenag eggs, 70 grams. Zenag eggs, miss a choosing because empower protein na power kai. Of Zenag eggs, to pull up all vitamins, minerals, proteins, we can help your body become healthy and strong. So choose some Zenag eggs blue every day. Okay, now baby show me all ingredients. We got 1 tablespoon oil, 1 black garlic, we got 3 black beans when we chop and finish. We got 3 tablespoons soy sauce, chili sauce, 1 tablespoon, okay, 1 plus spring onions, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 teaspoon basil. This lime hot herbs we're using. Then we got beef mince blamey, 300 grams. Okay, now baby start by putting oil go inside. Tani mo siyam. Frying pan am hot now, you may add garlic go inside. Okay. Now you may add beef mince blamey go inside. Okay, this is one recipe where you can have him for breakfast, lunch, or even dinner blowing. Okay, spread him out beef mince blamey low frying pan. Then you add him dark soy sauce blamey, chili sauce, okay, sugar blamey. Now you add him basil leaves blamey, them all herbs. Okay, now you turn him. Okay, time beef mince blamey work lo cook stuff. By me putting up a frying pan low and by me cooking Zenag eggs blamey. And by me just frying tassel. Okay, we got little oil to stop. Put the oil go inside. Okay, spread him out tassel. Let him frying pan hot now by me cooking Zenag eggs blamey go inside. Okay, time work lo let him oil hot now you me turn him beef mince blamey. Okay. Well, Zenag eggs, you can cook it local way in a style. You can boil him, you can fry him, you can work scrambled eggs or omelette. Now you can work him blow breakfast, lunch, or even dinner blow you want him. So starting day blow you want him. Zenag eggs, that's all. Okay, now oil blow him hot now, baby. Cook him Zenag eggs blow me. Okay. Okay, 1 plate tasol you miss him. Baby fry him tasol lo. Antap lang, baby put yan talo beef mince blamey. Okay, now beef mince blamey cook na, baby add him beans blamey. Na spring onions. Turn him. Okay, viewers, now beef mince blamey ready, baby roast him now. Okay. This is one easy recipe. You can cook one time of breakfast, lunch, or even dinner blue and enjoy one time rice or bread blue. Okay. Now viewers, Zenag eggs, blame you can look him. Let me show him plenty white, na yellow, I'm showing him full of proteins. Okay, viewers, fried Zenag eggs with beef mince, we're using Zenag eggs 70 grams. Zenag eggs, power protein na power kai kai.
That was very interesting there, Chef Veari, and thank you for showing us how to cook Zenag fried eggs with beef minced. It looks great too. I hope viewers you have jotted down some points, and hopefully you head over to your nearest shops to buy and try out this recipe. Stay watching as after the break we go visit the special kids over at St. John's Special Education Resource Center for the vision impaired children. Stay with us. Welcome back, you're watching House and Home. We all have families and we are happy as we are, but some of us have families that included in them are some very special people with special needs. In the following segment, we get to visit the vision impaired children over at St. John's Special Education Resource Center. We meet up with their remarkable caretakers and get to know some of these extraordinary children.
Most of everyday life seems normal for most of us, but for these kids, it is a process of getting to know certain things they cannot see. It is a situation of constantly figuring out what to touch, when to touch, what to hear, and whether to continue taking the next step or to immediately stop. So I thought that maybe I should go check them out and spend the day with these beautiful people. Every day, these children visit the St. John's Special Education Resource Center. This special resource center services vision impaired children in counseling them, coordination, and to help them move around freely without difficulties. They also help them in daily living skills, communication skills, especially in speaking, reading and writing, and even computer skills. They also learn a lot about sports and about sporting activities. They also go through music, learn about music, sing, and also about job placement.
Hello, my name is Michelle Muru. I'm from Morbe province. I'm 19 years old, but next week I'll be turning 20. I've learned how to read and write Braille here.
What is your favorite hobby or things that you like doing here?
I like playing sports.
What sports?
Running.
Uh-huh.
And also I'm in the squad for the PNG games in Leh. I'm also lead vocalist of White Cane Band.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I love singing. I like music too.
Oh, okay, can you sing us a song? What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Esimadi by Taita Maraga.
Okay, sing it for us.
Esimadi akamona yagabe madi eguarena kekeni bada dia imadi masio elai euma weni sibaraina madina me kamonaya esige ela gudaru etunabo.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good, high five. Really hard, really hard. Yes. So a hard one. Okay, you put your hand up and I'll hit it myself. There we go.
The center is such a special place for the vision impaired children as it provides them education from preschool up to integrating them in high and secondary education. These children benefit from primary eye care and e-care also.
One name, Blue.
Name Yomi and get me block popondeta manus na aroma na keroma.
Okay, you talking me one is something you select lo baking. Lo here, you select lo baking one name.
Misa like lo
Right,
na
read. One is favorite story, Blue.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, okay. You select lo Sin.
Yeah.
Okay, one is favorite Sin Blue.
Have you got a front side smile?
Usually these children are taken care of during the day from 8 a.m. through to 12 p.m. This place has become a development home that they trust and love to be in.
I find this job in helping children with disabilities enjoyable, like working with, especially we are dealing with those with vision impaired, find very enjoyable because they come from different backgrounds, different family, they have different disabilities, degrees of disabilities. So, I find really enjoyable working with them. And also, so as other teachers or those colleagues working with them. And, like I've mentioned, there are challenges in work, but as you go in, working with them for some time, you'll get used to them and you'll find really interesting and enjoyable working with them. The thing that I love most about these children is they come from different areas, different backgrounds. They have different perspective in their own areas. So when they come to us, they put all their trust in us, the service providers who are serving here. So they trust us. So we are trying to give the best we can to help them. So that's the thing that I love most here.
Transport is also sent out to various parts of the city to pick up these vision impaired children, and there are full-time staffs employed to care for these children. Even though they have faced some challenges, this center needs extra volunteers who are willing to be part of the team and who have the passion to take care for these children, to also influence these children and have an impact in their lives.
I do have a child who is a vision impaired too. How I apply whatever skills I have here to the children. Firstly, I did it with Michelle at home, and I see that the reaction every parent have when they have a child like that, they do not want to expose their children. They do not want to expose them. That's one of our biggest problems we have with parents who have VI or vision impaired children or special needs children. They think that that's the end for them. What good will they do? So they sometimes lock them at home. So I thought I'd come out here presenting my child to the education that we can be able to give to them, so the other parents can see that yes, special needs children or VI children, they do have a future too. Just like the sighted children, when they come here at the early age of learning, they know nothing about reading their ABC or colors, numbers, they know nothing. It's the same with the VIs too. They want to learn their brain, but they don't know. And the best moment is at the end of the year when they started reading their ABC in their Braille language or numbers in their Braille. Oh, I pat myself on the back. I did something. They can read and write. So I take the satisfaction that I'm not wasted here. I'm doing some work here and the child can read. Child can do whatever he or she can do. I pat myself and said, yeah, I did something.
the end of our visit here at the St. John's Blind Special Education Resource Center. So we have our beautiful children here. If you have time available, please come and volunteer and help these children out. Get to know them. They're very open, they're outgoing, and if you want to come and get to know them, it's going to be a very good chance for you to do that. Those children are amazing if you get to know them. And from my experience, I have developed some pretty good friendships with them, and I look forward to meeting up with them anytime. If you have some free time, why don't you spare a visit to these children and be a volunteer for the day? Help these children know that they are in fact part of our community, and you get to also have an impact in their lives by your influence and friendship. Talking about being part of a community, we all celebrate special occasions such as birthdays, Easter, Christmas, weddings, and so on. And have you been handed over a camera because you're outgoing and your friends and families are shy, so they want you to go about taking photographs? You think you're not that skilled in photography? All those camera skills in a moment. See you soon. Welcome back, viewers. Before the break, I was talking about the moments when everyone is shy and they hand over the camera to you. At that awkward moment, you think whether you're good as a camera person for that special occasion or you're just as bad. Digital photography, introduced in by digital gadgets that we use every day, have installed cameras. Now with smartphones and other electronic items that come with a convenient camera installed, has made it easier than in the past. In the past, we have to worry about developing them, and even the cost has its headaches. Snapping photos about your life has become widely practiced. Well, in this next segment, we will talk furthermore on how you can be as professional as any other camera person by following these easy tips so that your photos are not that boring. Here are 7 steps to photography. But before learning more of this, firstly, you need to know that photography is all about capturing images that reveal a story, a personality, a relationship, and a feeling. Number 1, anticipate what's going to happen. Don't wait to take the shot until you see something happening, because some things last only 1 second and you can miss it. So always be ready and expect and always predict what will happen next. 2. Capture the second before and second after an anticipated moment. So imagine and expect what will happen next after you take a shot. Always be alert as to what is going to take place the moment after a pose, so that people wouldn't notice that they're either posing or not, so that you can get a perfect photograph after a certain pose. 3. Know your light at all times. When capturing lifestyle moments, it's often best not to disturb what is unfolding naturally. So if your subject is not in the best light, then it's up to you to make it work. It may be changing your shooting positions, your camera angle, or quickly grabbing a reflector. 4. Help create an environment for those things to happen. You can either talk to them, play music, act silly, be creative in whatever ways that you want them to showcase that type of posing that you need to come out. So it has to be natural, so you must be very open to them to create that mood. 5. Don't forget the details. Get a close-up of a lace of a dress, the way someone stands, or the way a baby grips a parent's finger with his entire hand. These shots are pieces of information that help tell a cherished and treasured story. 6. Pay attention to the environment. I carry a wide-angle lens with me to all my lifestyle shoots because I like getting a shot that includes the environment. Often we think of close-up shots when we photograph people, but step back and look at the environment too. Those are just as important.
7. Get your subjects to do something natural, especially when you're doing lifestyle photography. It is the opposite of a look at me and say cheese type of portrait. So, you have to give them something to work on so that they will give out natural looks. If your subjects have something to do, then you are setting the stage for their personalities to show, and they will have natural expressions in your photo shoots. So next time, if you are handed the cameraman position to take shots in an occasion, do take these easy steps into action. You can create memorable moments in pictures that can be treasured for years.
Well, I hope the next special occasion, you will take some awesome special shots to show everyone how good you can be in photography, and keep those photographs safe in an album for future generations to enjoy going through, or maybe to bring back some special memories. After the break, we join Jane over at Brian Bell showcasing Integrity rice cookers, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, viewers, to House and Home. Living in the city can sometimes be very time consuming, as most of the time can be taken up by work and other commitments. Sometimes cooking late at night can be the result of having many responsibilities in the evening, which can lead many to rush things up. Cooking in the kitchen may take time if you're using more than one electronic appliance. So to make time slow down a little, we join Jane over at Brian Bell to tell us more on the Integrity rice cookers, and she will also showcase how easy it is to prepare meals with these Integrity rice cookers.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another episode of House and Home with Brian Bell. I'm your host, Jane Tokilala. In today's hectic life, cooking up a meal can take up most of our time. But thanks to modern technology, we have available products that will make life easier and suit diverse lifestyles. Tonight I will feature a popular product which I'm sure is found in most homes, kitchens, in cubicles or dormitories for boarding students. This product is convenient, where you can carry around and use anywhere, is user-friendly, is affordable, and occupies less space. Burnt or gooey paste can be the result of rice gone wrong. But with the use of a rice cooker, the odds even up for even the clumsiest in the kitchen. There's no need to watch over the rice cooker, since the appliance comes with an automatic timer that clicks when it's ready. Rice cookers are available in different brands and come in various sizes. We also have cookers which come with a steamer for convenience. The Integrity rice cooker features a glass lid to watch cooking in progress, cool touch handles to protect you from the heat, cooking pot, we've got the eating element, automatic control panel, and they also come with a measuring cup and spoon as accessories. Rice cookers are geared primarily for cooking rice, but can be very versatile in their many uses. Some people use rice cookers as their primary cooking tool and cook anything from creamed vegetables to sago dumplings to scrambled eggs for breakfast. So let's start cooking. I will use this Integrity rice cooker and show you how simple and creative you can get by preparing different dishes in less time without using any pots and pans. Our first recipe, chicken rice. You will need margarine, chopped onion, crushed ginger, crushed garlic, chicken stock, carrots chopped, chicken breast, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and rice. You melt your butter and garlic, pour in your ginger and your onion, and then you stir for about half a minute. After stirring it for half a minute, tossing your chicken, your stock cube, pepper, salt, and you stir it for another minute, leave it there. After a minute, add in your rice, stir in well, Then finally you add in your water and then you leave it to boil. Our second recipe, fish curry. You will need tuna fillets, 1 chopped onion, some shallots, grated ginger, grated garlic, beans, turmeric powder, pepper, curry powder, salt, chili, and coconut cream. First of all, you gotta pour a little bit of oil, add in your ginger and your garlic, toss in your turmeric, onions, and then put in your other ingredients. You gotta stir till your fish turns white. Add in your beans. And then you gotta pour in your milk. So you gotta leave that for about 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see, the results are far better. It's fast cooking, it's power saving, and the beauty about using a cooker is that no pots and pans are required. So now you know you can turn to us simply because you are backed up by Brian Bell's warranty, service, and spare parts. So remember, great products, great prices, that's Brian Bell. Until next time, I'm Jane Takilala. Have a good night and happy cooking.
Best price, best quality, guaranteed at Brian Bell.
Right on, Mr. B.
Thank you, Jane. That was good advice on how some of us can make life easier with those integrity rice cookers. So if you think that you are always on the go, but would like to take some time out to enjoy your cooking, why not go over to Brian Bell and see what they have in store for you? Well, thank you, Jane, and we look forward to seeing you in next week's Brian Bell segment and to also see what sort of products you have to offer. Were you at some point in your life given the task to do decorations for parties and birthdays? Were you sometimes short on budget? Well, join me after the break as I show you how you can create some simple materials to create sunflowers. More on Haus in a moment, and see you shortly. Buying flowers for birthday parties or class parties may seem okay, but whilst all the commotion, these flowers may die and lose their color. So what can be an alternative? Something that can look like a flower, but still have its color all the way through the party without fading. Well, in this next story, we will create crepe paper sunflowers. Good evening, viewers. Do you sometimes waste money on decorative items, on how you can decorate birthday parties or engagements or even weddings? Well, tonight I'll be teaching you an easy step on how you can create these. They're sunflowers and they're really good, especially when you're doing floral decoration, and it's really cheap. So I'll be telling you and teaching you some really easy steps on how you can create these beautiful flowers at a cheap rate, at a cheap price, and it beautifies your area, especially when you're decorating. Nothing says fall like beautiful fields of sunflowers. Their golden smiles and mysterious eyes make these flowers so captivating. Sunflowers have been one of my favorite flowers for as long as I can remember, so it was only a matter of time before I tried to recreate one with paper. I love a good challenge, and although this was my first attempt, I think I was able to capture the sunflower's beautiful essence. Things you'll need: bright yellow crepe paper or tissue paper, black or dark brown crepe paper or tissue paper. You then need scissors, cardboard, styrofoam ball, green paints, balloon handles, glue, a paper glue and a super glue to make sure your craft is connected and will not fall out. Fold crepe paper several times in an accord-like manner. Cut several petals using the lighter yellow paper for large petals and the yellow for the smaller petals also. Cut a circle out from the cardboard. Glue the ends of the smaller petals around the back of the circle. Glue the ends of the larger petals on top of the other petals, again on the back of the circle, and then you flip the circle over. Glue an additional row of smaller petals around on top of the cardboard circle. Then you fold black, brown tissue or crepe paper in an accord-like fold and cut small slits along the bottom as shown right to the top. And you have to cut several strips, and you have to make a lot of them, as many as you can. Roll the strip up and glue the end to make the start up of the center. Take the next strip and glue one end to the flower center. Wrap it around the flower center. Glue the next end down, thus making the center bigger. Continue gluing additional strips around to make the flower center increase in diameter. Make the center roll almost as big around as the middle of the flower. Then, cup the flower in your hand and shape the petals towards the center of the flower. Sunflower petals tend to curl inward towards the center. Cut the foam ball in half and paint it green. Then you glue it to the balloon handle. After you have glued the foam to the balloon handle, you can then glue the end of the foam to the sunflower. I really enjoyed making this flower and can't wait to make several more. So if you think about decorating for an occasion and you are short on your budget, then it's better you start being creative and make your surroundings look beautiful, especially when you are decorating, and come up with more ideas to make your budget suit your needs and to also make your surroundings look beautiful and suitable for an occasion. And there you have it, using crepe papers to create sunflowers. Crepe papers are cheap to do decorations, so why not use them? I love sunflowers, but in your case, if you love other types of flowers, you can buy different colors of crepe paper and create your favorite flowers. More on House and Home, so stay with us. Welcome back, viewers. Well, next week on House and Home, we have a chat with a female politician and get some inspirational tips from her for mothers of today. We research on top baby names for the year 2013. We check out some cool hairstyles for young school-age girls, and we join Jane over at Brian Bell Home Center. This is where the House and Home team and I will leave you. But before I say good night and leave, a very good night to the special children at St. John's Special Education Resource Center, especially Michelle, Getry, and the others, and to all the children across the nation. Keep smiling and do not forget to breathe in deeply every time you're stressed out. Stretch your muscles every morning before the day. Love others the way you want others to love you, and keep smiling. He's wishing you a very pleasant evening, and may the remainder of the week ahead be productive and a satisfying one. And don't forget, keep on the journey to a healthier you with those regular exercises, enjoying the outdoors, and keep eating right. Good night.